Hey Clashes, Clan War League bases for the town level 9 all the way up to town level 16 because the Clan War League is around the corner and this means new bases are needed. As always with those videos, a huge shout out goes to RH Base Building because they are contributing the bases to those videos to make those videos possible in general. Obviously as well the shout out goes to the base builders who are building those bases, but if you want to get your own custom made bases and get one of those on the website of RH Base Building or on their Discord server, the links are down below, and with the code iTzu you have a discount of 10%. But now, let's dive into the first town level, which is town level 9, and we work our way all the way up. On the town level 9, we have the first base builder with VRB. Again, as all of the bases, we have the core town hall bases. Those bases especially are there to mess up scores in Clan War League. What do I mean by that? Well, with the core town hall, it is always possible that you're forcing well, the town hall being left over, and this is meaning that you might have the chance of actually getting a huge lead with having a solid defense. Yes, this is more risky because it allows the attacker to come from more angle, but this risk is certainly worth it in the Clan War League. The clan castle on this base, which is recommended by the base builder, is a lava hound. And we should already move on to the town level 10. Town level 10, we have Valley as base builder, and we have again the core town hall. We have a really interesting setup with both expos close by, but they're surrounded by two things. First off, on one side, on the left side, we have a dead zone, which makes it really awkward for troops to move into those expos. On the other side of the expos, we have high HP buildings. Town hall, clan castle, such things make it really annoying to get towards the expos, and overall creates a really interesting setup for the defense. The defense as well, the clan castle is recommended with 2 super minion, 1 headhunter and 5 archers to even contribute more damage into the base to make sure that the attacker is struggling even more. Another important thing with the town level 10 especially is the lightning value around air defenses, because you do not want to give someone an air defense on top with an archer tower. That is hopefully not going to happen. This is why all of those air defenses are isolated and surrounded by either cannons or wizard towers, which then can take some damage from the lightnings but won't go down. But let's move on to town level 11. This one is built by VRB again, and we have again the core town hall level, which means the town hall is really awkward to get. Sometimes the town hall is left over, and this is, as I said earlier, a huge advantage for you then, especially in the Clan War League, where everyone has only one attack, so you cannot do cleanup attacks like in the regular war, for example. But on this one, again, we have the sweepers covering the town hall, making it really annoying to get in there, which is forcing you either to come into the eagle, but into the sweepers, or from the back of the sweepers, but this means then, well, you have the eagle on the far back end, which is never a good idea, especially on those lower town level. Otherwise, we have the clan castle recommendation from the base builder, which is 1 super minion, 2 headhunter, and then 11 archers. Archers in general are really good to delay things and, well, distract things, and that's especially then for the next town level. Town level 12, we have the first town level, which is actually fighting back. Tutti is the base builder over here, and he has a wonderful base when it comes down to actually covering the town hall. Take a look at that. There is nothing around it. Getting the pathing right towards the town hall is not going to be easy whatsoever. And if you want to go into the eagle, there's a lot of damage on the back end, especially with the recommended clan castle, which is quite interesting, which is 40 archers. I know this might sound strange, but as I said, 40 archers, especially if they might split up because the clan castle is on the back end, which means the dragons, which most of the time is their attack strategy by choice. You have said that in the comments many times. Dragons, electric dragons are the most common strategies you're getting attacked with in the Clan War League. And if they're now entering the back end, because probably the most likely entry is from the bottom side into the eagle literally, you have the dragons coming from 2 different flanks. The archers are going to split, and the poison is going to be nearly impossible to hit, which is a really annoying scenario. But let's move on to town level 13. Next town level is that one where it's again covering the town hall and protecting the town hall as much as possible. We have 2 sweepers again close by to make sure that blimps and anything is really hard to get towards the town hall. Base builder Ronaldo here actually has tried to overall have a really big dead zone, but this time around not with only not having any buildings there, but now this time around more with having no defenses there. Because If you blimp the town hall actually because of the sweeper setup, which otherwise is going to be really tricky to get to, you won't have any value. So if you don't rage your blimp, you sometimes miss out on the town hall, which is not really that good. I mean, no big surprise there, right? Otherwise, we have the eagle really far away from the most likely entries, and then the town hall really not that easy to reach, with a lot of black mines in the core to make sure that dragons should not have an easy time. Town level 14 is oh, by the way, the clan cast for town level 13 is Lava Hound, 2 headhunters and 3 archers. For town level 14, let's move on, because Rex has built a wonderful base here, and before I forget it again, the clan cast recommendation for town level 14 is 2 super minions, 1 rocket loon, 1 headhunter, and then fill with archers. This one, again, is the core town hall. It's protected by a lot of hit points, with the storages, with the X-bows, an Inferno Tower and such things, to make sure that troops are not getting there as quickly. As well, we have the really annoying dead zone around that core Inferno Tower to make sure that you can't really reach into that Inferno Tower easily, and troops are more likely pathing around, or for example, the Queen Shard is not going to be reached that Inferno Tower, which makes the life of that Queen way more harder. Otherwise, as well, we have the Eagle literally on one side, and then the town hall more centered on the other side, the clan castle in between. But town level 15 is time. This one is built by ESK, and we have a classic setup. One setup is the poison tower on one side of the town hall with not that many traps around, and then on the other side we have all of the traps with the rage towers. This is especially versus super archer blimps. It's making the life of the super archer blimps attackers way harder. But because we have root riders now for this town level, the recommended clan castle troop is actually 2 ice golems and 20 archers. The reason for that is you have to delay those root riders. They aren't just so strong that you need to make sure that somehow those attacks are getting delayed and you cannot really overpower the base that quickly, especially with a heavy damage core. This is going to delay things quite a bit and hopefully can enforce some defenses there, even though, you have to say it is not easy to defend whatsoever. The next town level, and actually last town level, is going to be town level 16. The base builder here is, well, Lelantos, and he has built another core town hall base for us. We have a lot of compartments, and now a big thing might be iTzu. Root Riders, they are everywhere on town hall 16. I mean, no surprise, they are probably right now the strongest troops, even though they already got nerfed twice. But the thing now is, with Root Riders being so strong, why should I do compartments? And actually that was something I was wondering when I did my rank 1 push as well, but there's actually one key component here. With having a lot of different smaller compartments, it means that the king is really getting stalled. The Root Riders itself, especially with the latest nerf, they're not dealing as much damage anymore. And this means they have to really move slowly through the base, while the king is not getting ahead of them. He is stuck behind them and he has to wait for the Root Riders to open up the compartments, and that is a nice thing, a nice trick for sure, which you can do to make the core more annoying to get through. Especially the town hall itself is always surrounded by walls, which make it more annoying to have any damage on the town hall, and otherwise you can just take a lot of damage from the town hall. The recommended clan castle here is no big surprise, 3 ice golems and then just fill with archers. And that's pretty much it. That's all of the bases. A huge shout out goes to all of the base builders, to RH Base Building for sponsoring those bases. And as I said earlier, if you want to get your own bases, make sure to visit their website. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I wish you guys back tomorrow with the next class video. Until then, see ya and bye bye.